Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 39, verse 1. We're in a brand new psalm, says this. I said, I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth while in the presence of the wicked. How many of you need to hear this teaching? What a marvelous a way of life David is stating at the very beginning of this psalm, and then we're going to see how he has to live that out all the way through it. But in the presence of the wicked, David is saying, I'm going to put a muzzle on my mouth. In other words, I'm not going to let my heart speak into evil with evil. I'm not going to allow myself to go there. I'm going to keep my heart clean. I'm going to keep it before the Lord. Have you ever seen a muzzle? A muzzle actually shuts the mouth. It doesn't even open. Have you ever sat in places sometimes and it's taking everything in you to bite your tongue because it's not a good situation. It's not fair. It's not just. It's not right. And everything in you just wants to blurt it out, just to combat the evil in this world. And sometimes God opens our mouth and gives us words to speak. But here God doesn't say, speak the same language that the evil people speak. Speak the same language that the wicked people speak. His actions are good. His actions are just. Now, sometimes they're really tough love. But in the beginning of this psalm, David is saying, I know I'm faced with wicked. I know it's all around me. I know it's surrounding me. But I'm going to choose one thing. And it's interesting that he chooses his words to remain silent. It's interesting and James is filled with this, kind of this truth of us remaining silent. Now, some of you are probably pretty good at that. When you're being accused, you just remain silent. And we had a Savior that did the same thing. When he was facing, the accusations that were against him, he didn't choose to rebuttal. He didn't choose to fight it. He chose to remain quiet because I think there's a bigger picture involved in here. When we have to speak our words, it's like we're saying, God, I need others to understand my viewpoint to the place that I'm going to blurt it out. I'm going to allow it to come out of a place in my heart that's not good. Then something begins to grow in us. And then something in our heart becomes tainted when we have to self-defend, when we're always on the soapbox, always venting, and, those trying to make ourselves. This is the gist of, I believe, what David is making himself look better. And that wasn't his defense. He knew God was his defense. God was standing with him. God was the one that was overseeing his situation. And regardless of how others would see it, he was going to stand with knowing that what God could see was enough. So I think, do we know that? Is God, what God is saying enough? Or do we need others? Do we need to constantly defend ourselves? Think about it. Have a blessed day.